So I'm Samatatre from Auto Potato India, and today we are in front of this. This is the Scorpio Getaway pickup truck. It's a pickup truck that did not manage to do well in India, and today we are going to have a look at it in detail. This pickup truck is quite rare. So the Scorpio Getaway is equipped with halogen headlamps, halogen indicators, does not get any sort of daytime running lamp system. Ironically, the fog lamp over here is fogged up. The fog lamp too is a halogen unit. And coming to the front of the vehicle, over here you get a bold grille equipped with the Mahindra logo in the center, which is encased with a chrome surround. And below, coming down, you get the left fog lamp, and here is the housing where you can put on your number plates. One of my favorite feature or an element that adds a bold and muscular look to the Scorpio is the bonnet scoop offered on the bonnet. This is in order to cool the intercooler or the turbo cooling system. So you get halogen indicators on the fender over here, and you get the M-Hawk badging, which tells that this is the diesel variant of the car. The mirrors over here are electronically adjustable, but you need to hold them with your hand. Here you get bold decals, which make the car look very cool. It gets body color door handles, and over here you get a Getaway badge, and the tires are 16 inches, which are mounted on a steel wheel. That is, does not get alloy wheels, and I guess this is not the top variant because this does not come with 4x4. This is the 4x2 variant. And here in the rear you get a hard top, and I think this is not coming from the company and is a modification made by the owner of the vehicle. This protects whatever you keep on the pickup of this truck, that is on the trailer of this pickup truck, and it's a smart idea by the owner. This has got the old Scorpio like tail lights. The brake lights are halogen, the indicators are halogen, and the rear lights are also halogen. Over here you get the reflectors for the vehicle, which aids in the night vision. Here you get two halogen lights for the number plate mounted on the rear. Now here you can load some luggage, and it's a pretty big boot being a pickup truck. So here you get an enormous loading bay where you can keep whatever you want to, and this is an ideal vehicle for campers who want to sleep in their own pickup truck. This is the 4-door variant, and that's why it has a shorter loading bay. The 2-door variant would have a larger loading bay, and I think this can take up to 1 ton of weight as claimed by Mahindra. The Scorpio feels pretty basic, but the quality feels good. The steering wheel gets a soft touch material, as you can see. I'm scratching it and you cannot hear a thing. It feels great to touch and feel. Here you get the wiper controls, just regular basic stuff. Here you get the interior, light controls, just basic. On, off, no auto function. There is no one-touch indicator function also. And over here you get the AC blowers, which are big and look like an egg in shape. Here you have the hazard light switch, and you can turn off or on the AC controls from here. And over here you get the AC controls. The AC blower offers a quite nice glow, and it can chill down the cabin in just a couple of minutes. The gear lever is pretty big and bulky, and it gives you the feel of driving a muscular pickup truck. And here you have the power window controls, and the windows are quiet and fast. Here, oh my, over here you get a beautiful touchscreen infotainment system, which the owner has installed aftermarket. You get a front facing camera as well as a rear facing camera. Over in the front you have the beautiful safari standing, which I can see from over here, and you get call controls, you get Google Maps built in, and this touchscreen system is quite fluid and fast to use. You can watch Netflix, YouTube, Spotify, etc. from this touchscreen infotainment system, and you can install more apps if you want to from the Google Play Store. You get the instrument cluster of the Scorpio Getaway. It's a pretty basic analog instrument cluster. You get marking up to 180 km/h, and there is marking in miles per hour too, as this truck is also sold in Australia, where it managed to sell well more than in India. Here you get the fuel gauge of the Scorpio, and this is weird as this fuel gauge feels is a kind of misplaced. And here you get the temperature gauge, which most modern cars miss out on, but it's a very important gauge. Over here you get the tachometer, and it got marking up to 7,000 rpm. And here you get a reminder for your seat belt. There are plenty of warning lights. And moving on to the steering wheel, you get cruise control over here, and you can set, increase or decrease the cruise speed from the steering wheel itself. And over here you get steering mounted audio controls too, through which you can increase or decrease the volume. And the steering wheel is finished off a nice and soft touch material. So here in the rear of the Scorpio Getaway, you have enormous amounts of knee room, and leg room is great too. There is no obstruction to stretch your leg. And as a creature comfort, Mahindra has provided a rear AC vent located over here. You can stop or turn on the airflow as you desire. And here in the rear too, you get power window controls. And here there is a bottle holder which is located, where you can place your bottle or cup. And here you have a grab handle with a coat hook which you can hang stuff. And here you get a reading lamp which is halogen, and you can position it to door position, in which it turns on when the door is open. And over here, for the rear seat passengers to enjoy some music while driving, you get two speakers located in the rear. And here, moving down, you get an armrest which provides utmost comfort while driving along in this comfortable car. The seat belt provided over here for the center passenger is just a lap belt, which is a safety concern. A 3-point seat belt would have been better. The headrests over here are adjustable ones and not fixed ones, which is a great provision by Mahindra in this pickup truck. So I am here in the rear seat of the Scorpio Getaway, and we are moving. The ride quality of the car is excellent. You will not feel that you are inside a pickup truck. The cabin is awesomely quiet, and the rear AC vents are keeping me cool on this long road trip. Over here I have my own power window controls, I have my own bottle holder, and the armrest is a boon for long road trips. As I go over speed breakers also, I won't feel a thing, and this spaciousness of the cabin, I can barely touch the other side. It feels great to travel in this car, and this is an excellent mile muncher. You can go for however long you want. I would feel sad to get out of this cabin.
So the highway ride quality or any good metal road ride quality is very nice, and it feels good even on the off-road, because it's a little bumpy off-road, but it gives you the confidence to go over obstacles because of the clearance. But a lot of people think pickup truck is not for the highway, but for the highway it's got amazing manners that it's beautiful to handle. Even overtaking sometimes is a breeze. And the engine has got really good power that it kicks in even in third gear. I can decide to overtake, I don't need to drop again. I put was the reverse camera and the front camera. Reverse camera because the body built on the luggage bay doesn't allow me to look back so easily, and it is always a dangerous situation with somebody standing behind. So because of which I thought a reverse camera is a good investment. And since I was doing a reverse camera, I thought another front camera also helps for the highway, and for which I had to upgrade the system, which was not very expensive, and that's the only modification I've done on this car. Otherwise everything else is super fine. Clutch, like all diesel vehicles or pickup trucks, is a little hard, so probably it can be worked on to make it more smoother. City drives, the clutch is very difficult, very painful. End of the day you get a knee pain, but for the highway it is really brilliant. And in terms of highway, also have the option of cruise control, which kind of takes the load off. You can just put it on cruise control within the speed limits and relax and not get fined. So that's another advantage I saw in cruise control, and it's beautiful. Cruise control kicks in very well, and even I can take control just by it's very easy to take the control back. And the brakes are a little hard. Stopping distance is a little more, and in an emergency it's always scary I've had a couple of close calls in emergency because the braking I felt was a little underpowered for the kind of power this vehicle has got. So I don't know if that is the problem with the braking system or the braking system needs to be worked on, and there is it's a company fit like that, or we need to repair or work the braking system to make it more powerful.